When people think about cultivating and curating their own personal brands, a great place to start is to steal from the lessons of the big brands. You'd be surprised how little they talk about themselves. What they do instead, they celebrate the things they admire, the people they admire, the values that they admire. You look at Nike as an example. It's really kind of shocking how they don't ever advertise a product feature. It's really rare if you see a Nike ad where that's the focus. Instead, what they focus on is the magnificence of sports, what it does for people. They would rather have you see that Nike swoosh and think about how you admire yourself for having achieved something like a half marathon. That's where they get their thrill. They will do an ad that features Michael Jordan. Do they celebrate his triumphs? No. In the ad, Michael Jordan is talking about the number of times he failed and still kept going. There was a wonderful ad that Nike did called If You Let Me Play. It was about the transformational power of sports on young women and how much better off they are when they play organized team sports. That's what Nike chooses to talk about. And because of that, they compel people to love them. Imagine the opposite, like a big brand that spends all its time beating its chest about how wonderful it is. You know what that's like? That is like somebody coming into a party and monopolizing the conversation talking about how great they are. This doesn't make me like you. In fact, it's quite the opposite. When you are telling a story and you cast yourself as the hero of that story, all that does is engender jealousy and skepticism. But if you talk about other people you admire, things that you've seen that inspire you, then people stand next to you and they enjoy it together. That's the difference.